You get all of the support you need. I'm here today for a garden consultant meeting. So when you go with Gardenary, you not only get the basics of learning how to grow a garden, you get all the things that people like nurses do not know, all of the business stuff, the marketing, the sales, all of that comes with your Gardenary certificate. So I just encourage you to do it. Hi, my name is Karen Creel. My business name is Garden Chick, and I live in Chickamauga, Georgia, which is right outside of Chattanooga, Tennessee. When I first started my business, my focus was on teaching. I've taught hundreds of students in the Chattanooga area how to grow their own fresh vegetables. I've been a nurse for over 42 years and I recently retired, but I've had gardens for much longer than that. So when I decided I was going to retire, I knew that I wouldn't be happy just sitting at home, and I thought it would be an opportunity to use my love of gardening to help other people learn how to garden. So for several years I've been teaching classes, so it just naturally progressed to becoming a business for me. I think it's important for everybody to learn how to grow their own vegetables. I recently did a garden design, and we had it installed for a local nonprofit, which is for adult and teen alcohol and drug abuse. That's really been something that I felt like that it was giving back to the community, and I have just really enjoyed how much they've enjoyed gardening. And I've also been so surprised that people really don't know the simple act of gardening. And then most recently, I have worked with a local school who already had several garden beds, but just needed a little direction on how to do those. So I think that's the things I've enjoyed the most. The last few years, I've just mainly been teaching at two local facilities in Chattanooga. And again, I don't have a number, but I have taught hundreds of students. From there, I progressed to doing consultations. So this year, which was my first year doing consultations, I did 7, and then I've had 2 coaching clients. I actually was in Nicole's first certified garden consultant, which was several years ago, but I was still working full-time. I still had some obligations at home, so I really never pursued it. But since really studying with Nicole, doing all of her, her videos, going back through her books, I have found that the Gardenary way is the way people can have what I call a no-fuss garden. It's just great for busy people. You have a plan, it's planned out for you. And so for several years, I did not grow the way Gardenary does. I did the in-ground gardens. I drug out the tiller. And so once I came with Gardenary, I saw that that was a way to really get people into gardening because they knew that they did not have to do all of that. For anybody who's wanting to do a certificate, a garden consultant, do it, and do it now, because gardening is really big. It's also something that I encourage people to do. Just teach them how to grow just a part of their garden. So you get all of the support you need. I'm here today for a garden consultant meeting. So when you go with Gardenary, you not only get the basics of learning how to grow a garden, you get all the things that people like nurses do not know, all of the business stuff, the marketing, the sales, all of that comes with your Gardenary certificate. So I just encourage you to do it. I've been growing my own gardens for over 30 years, and I made plenty of mistakes so that you don't have to. Yeah, because even in my garden classes, I say, if people say something didn't work, I'm always like, I've been there. I've everything. So if you'd like to find me, you can go to my website. It's gardenchick.com. You can also find me on Instagram. I'm at The Garden Chick. I have a blog. I give you lots of tips there, and also a way that you can contact me to see what services I offer.